Hey everybody, this is Dylan with Bay Sports Buzz, back with another one. Just wanted to review Media Day. It was very interesting, a lot of stuff to take from it, and I'll be coming out with another video on the days at training camp, but let's get into this one. So first and foremost, let's just talk about the Draymond topic real quick. A reporter, which I don't even know how he would get access to the room, being that that's the type of question he would ask, basically, trying to bait him into getting annoyed over asking if he's going to be there or not for the team based on the suspensions of last year. Obviously, he knows what he needs to do, like Draymond does, and it was just somebody trying to get a reaction. That was all they were trying to accomplish. And the way they worded it could have been worded a ton of different ways and spun a ton of different ways where it didn't come off as somebody trying to attack somebody else's demeanor. I didn't really I wouldn't appreciate it if I was Draymond. So I honestly think that Draymond handled it really well. And he knows he's gonna be on edge with the refs, but that's Draymond's mentality. Why would we ever want this man to change who he is? He's gonna be who he is, and we don't win these 4 championships if he's not who he is as a player. So I just thought it was ridiculous. The fact that he would even be able to ask questions like that is whatever. I mean, obviously you're going to get a bad apple every once in a while. He just ran into it. Of course on Media Day, though. It had to be on Media Day, right? But we'll move on. We got, 3-point specialist Looney, okay? He said he wasn't going to be Klay Thompson. At least he knows where he stands with that. But he says, 2 or 3 a game. And report has it from his words is that he has shot 400 to 500 shots, 3-pointers daily since training during the summer and stuff like that, which honestly, that's a lot of reps. And keep in mind, when he played in college, he was a 40% 3-pointer. It's been a long time. But we have to take that into consideration and kind of give him the benefit of the doubt. I think he's going to be great. Looking forward, no injuries with the team right now. The only thing is I think Andrew Wiggins is sick on the trip right now, hasn't played yet. But good to not get anybody else sick. So he's still shooting around, just not with the team. But as far as Media Day goes, we had Quentin Post kind of saying that it was a little bit surprising with the type of competition. Not surprised, but you could tell some days were good, some days were bad. That's kind of how he said it. But it's a learning experience, and you're playing against some of the best in the world. So it's going to be a learning curve. Hopefully he ends up gelling well. I hope to see him in some of the rotations just in the preseason, just to see where it all goes. My guess is that for the starting 5, it would be Curry, Draymond, Wiggins, Kuminga. I don't know what it is, but it's either Trace or Looney. And I know it just sounds crazy to say what I'm saying right now, but at the same time, Looney was in the highest rated offense for, what was it, 3 years running. So, and he was, a big part of it. Even though he didn't shoot a lot, he did a lot of rebounding and a lot of the things that the team needed at that time to be successful. And being that he's kind of changed his game, you never know, Steve Kerr could dice it up. But yeah, we're going to see. I would say that it's just gonna be a tough thing, because Steve Kerr says that he doesn't want to run Draymond a lot at the 5 anymore. So you're kind of looking okay, what are you gonna do then? And you can have Pajemski in there, but then that leaves a small ball lineup, right? Because Draymond's going to still be out there. That means either Wiggins or Kuminga sits. So it's going to be a slice and dice game, and I know obviously Kerr has two things figured out, which is Steph Curry and Draymond, but I really think Kuminga is going to be a starter too. There should be no reason why he shouldn't. He's been working his ass off. But I think we're going to see multiple starting lineups this year. I just believe that they need to iron things out quicker this year. And great news for us. This is the first time we're coming in to the NBA season being the hunters, not the hunted. Last 10 seasons, hunted. Because everyone wants to take down the Warriors. Everyone wants their shot at the Warriors. Everyone brings their best night when they come to the Warriors arena. And I'm just going to say that this year, it's not going to be like that. Sure, people are going to always play as hard, but we're now the hunters. And the expectation is no expectation. And that's going to go really well for us. And it's going to relieve pressure off of a lot of these players and let them play free. And this is a really, really positive thing to have happen coming into a year of uncertainty, is being able to play free. Because when you play free, you play better and there's no expectation. They obviously have their own internal expectations, but from a league standpoint, they don't have an expectation for them. So it's good to come into a season with, not a red dot like on you all the time. But, Steph Curry's still here, Draymond's still here, and it's going to be interesting to find out what these starting lineups are. I think you're going to see Buddy Hield featured in a couple starting lineups. I think you're going to see De'Anthony Melton featured, and I don't even know, you may even see Kyle Anderson playing the 5 because of what it is. And then they said Trace grew an inch. He's now 6'10". I looked it up. You can grow an inch at 24 years old. It's possible. Very unlikely, but possible. But if he did, that's going to help his overall game as a player, and it's just going to help him maximize what he's already really good at. This team's going to be really good. It's going to be a sneaky team. And, if they find a rhythm, they, without a doubt, will be a top 5 defensive team. It's just going to be who's going to cover the 3-point. The 3-point shooting. Clay is getting off 8 to 10 a night that you are now missing. And there's going to be multiple players that are going to have to fill that role. And you're going to have to get a good percentage out of them too. I understand Buddy Hield's here. Still's got to be another player that's going to pick that up, because even he's not going to shoot what Clay shot every night. So we're going to have to be a really good 3-point team, play good team ball, and be a top 5 defense. If we do those 3 things, there should be no reason why we can't be top 5 in the West and have a real shot at it. A lot of people are going to call bullshit on what I'm saying, but I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of talent on this team and there's a lot of depth. Some would say too much depth, but if they figure out the right role, the right lineup, your second team coming in is basically a starting unit in the NBA on half of the teams. So there's a lot to unpack there, and you wonder if whoever falls out of that lineup ends up being a trade piece at the trade deadline for some other player that we fill in. And who knows? It looks like Kerr is really happy with Moody and Kuminga's progress during the summer. So I think, I'm just saying I think because I don't know, but I think Moody's going to finally get that nod and have the opportunity. And we'll see at Saturday. 1 o'clock, not everybody's going to be playing that's playing in preseason, but we'll kind of get an idea of where their headspace is at and what's going on. And we'll definitely circle back around for that. But overall, good media day. Everyone's excited. A lot of people are ready to go. And as of right now, when I'm filming this, they are on their second day of being out there for training camp. So I will be coming out with a video on that. And I just wanted to give a quick update on Media Day, but pretty good day. And let's start this season off right. I want 5-0. We need to get on a run early and stay ahead. Can't be 500 this year. We got to stay ahead. So I have belief in the boys. I'll be coming out with another 49er video pretty soon, but hope you guys have a good one. Peace.